Alright, whoa, look at this.
Yo, what's going on? It's the boy, the youngest in charge, TNA Wrestling superstar, Leon Slater, and you are watching NJ Wrestling Figs. You get me?
Alright guys, we are here at Mazda's Antique Marketplace in Hamilton, New Jersey, and we are going to see if they have any wrestling action figures or wrestling merchandise. So let's go check it out. Alright guys, we are here in the First Antique store, and they have this little toy section over here, and we're gonna look and see if there's anything wrestling over here, like maybe some wrestling figures. But I don't know. Last time I was here, they had a bin of it. But let's see. Whoa! Look at this! Look at all these wrestling figures. Oh my gosh. We got a Jerry the King Lawler, Kevin Nash. Look at this. We got a ring full of them. Let's take a look at some of these wrestling figures. Alright, so the first thing that caught my eye was this crazy Kurt Angle in this cloth singlet. I think this was like Jack's version of an Ultimate Edition. There's prices on all the figures, so it will be easy to see. We got some figures back there. Batista, Paul London, Dolph Ziggler, Stevie Richards, Chavo Guerrero in the purple, Curtis Axel, Dean Ambrose, Shawn Michaels, and a really awesome John Cena. Ooh. Also an Ivory figure. That is really cool. And then over here, back to that Jerry the King Lawler that I was talking about earlier, and the Kevin Nash. But look at this Steve Austin basic. Dallas 316 with that sick logo on the back. That's a really cool figure. A DX X-Pac Jax figure. Ooh, this is like an old Zack Ryder figure. That sick Eric Rowan. A Bray Wyatt. But then, coming over here, we got this WCW, was it Toy Biz? I don't know. A Goldberg figure from the Bike series. That's pretty cool. Who is this? Was this Jack Swagger? I don't know who this is. Drop a comment if you know who it is. Stock something? I don't know. Let me know if you know who that is. But then we got this sick Brodus Clay in the green singlet. That is awesome. Another WCW figure. We got the Sting from the Bike set. That is really cool. Oh, wow. Look at this Kevin Nash WCW Toy Biz with the insane like wings looking like coming out of his pants. That's awesome. He's got the power bomb in action. That's pretty sick. Let's see, what else do we have? We got a Kane basic, and then back here, I'll take this out. We got a championship 2-pack of Chyna and Trish Stratus. That is awesome. Comes with the side plates for them. The 9th Wonder of the World and the Trish Stratus. They're pointing. That is really cool. I haven't seen these in box in a minute. But yeah. And then we got the WrestleMania ring. I don't know if you can see it, but we got the WrestleMania ring from 2017. So I believe that was WrestleMania 33. Yeah, WrestleMania 33 ring. That's pretty cool. But we are going to keep looking and see if they have any other wrestling stuff here in this antique store. Alright guys, while I was showing you guys the other wrestling stuff, NJ WrestleDad found some really cool stuff. We got the Pope up here. And down here, we got these inboxed Fury unmatched figures. We got Umaga, Ric Flair, and Carlito with the spit from the apple. That is awesome. Shout out NJ WrestleDad for finding that awesome stuff for us. Guys, I was just walking to the toys I saw, and we found this old Kane basic. This is one figure I've wanted for a minute. That old packaging. That is a classic figure right there. Bro, look at this NASCAR with the NWO logos on it. This is insane. That would really be cool on a WCW shelf. I've never seen this before. That is so cool to see out here in the antique store. Guys, come on. What is this? Like, what is this Timu Honky Tonk Man doing? Like, bro. Just kidding, of course. Elvis is the king. That is a really cool figure, though. But get more Honky Tonk Mans. Little out of my budget, but what a find here. I got the Money in the Bank chair. And then we have the Royal Rumble 2015 chair. The Cena versus Lesnar. That is crazy. Alright, guys, look at this. We got these cool figures down here. We got Tito Santana in the orange trunks. This is a pretty cool figure. I don't know what set it's from. And then the man we all know and love, Killer Kowalski in the blue tights. That's an awesome figure. They're in great condition too. But if you guys know what set that's from, please help me out and drop a comment down below. Also, check this out, guys. Over here, it's a little tight to get to. We have these WCW cards. It's Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, does it make sound? What is this? Okay, it does not make sound through the box, but there's that WCW card. And then the Giant. That is awesome. I don't know what these are. Talking portrait. Oh, so I guess it says phrases. That's really cool to see out in the wild. And then they got a bunch of stuffed animals. And we found the Invisible Man, John Cena, bro. Look at this. I think we're going to pick this up for $1. Alright, guys, for our next stop, we are here at the shops on Belleview in Hamilton, New Jersey. And let's go in and see if they have any WWE action figures or anything wrestling. Alright, guys, coming over here to the toy section. We have a big bucket of WWE figures and WCW figures. We got a Toy Biz Scott Steiner with a loose arm. Grandmaster Sexy, I did pick this up in our Wacky Wednesday toy hunt. Go check that out on the channel. Edge, what? Jimmy Hart, LJN. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, that's a cool road dog. To suck it. The back. Weird looking Kane. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. This Shelton Benjamin is awesome. Lex Luthor. I think they have this one downstairs. Oh, wait. Lex Luger. What am I saying? Apparently this is Al Snow. I don't believe that. Because this is Al Snow. And that looks nothing like this. So, I don't know. But we got a bag of figures here. What's in here? We got Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, and a Shawn Michaels. We got a little DX 3-pack bundle in here. Ooh, who's this? I do not know who that is. Let me know in the comments if you do know. Nice pants, though. Alright, let's see what else do they have. We got a Bobby the Brain Heenan, LJN. He's missing a foot. We got a... Oh, he's missing his toes. We got a Junkyard Dog LJN. I don't know who that is, but he's missing a bit of hair. Oh, poor Jesse. Jesse, man. Bro got chopped by Gunther 1,000 times, and he got his hand chewed off. What else do we have here? Ooh, who's this? A Kurt Angle with that amazing head scan. I love that head scan so much. Let's see, we got an Andrade figure in here. I don't know who this is. It says RKO. It looks like RKO Muro. It's not Randy Orton. It's weird looking. Another Job Squad member. this Rob Van Dam is cool. I do really like that. It's got the yin and yang symbol on it. What is this? That is funny. There's that Jimmy Hart. Goldberg Toy Biz. This is actually really good. I really like the way that looks. Maybe we'll pick that up. I don't know. I don't know who this is, if I'm being honest. I don't really know who that is. Jeff Jarrett. I think that's Jack's. Actually, it might be Marvel Toys. I don't know. And then it looks like, another Al Snow, but he's missing his hand. And yes, we got some Jack's LJN Toy Biz in here. We got another Kurt Angle. We got a, is that Brian Pillman? Maybe not. We got those in there, and we got a bunch of old wrestling figures in here. Found some AEWs down here. We got a Sammy Guevara, as well as a Powerhouse Hobbs. Obviously now he's known as Royce Keys in WWE. I do have that figure. I think I got it at a GameStop when it was on clearance. But up here we did find this Triple H basic that's in really good condition. And then we have some more AEWs over here. We got an Eddie Kingston, another Eddie Kingston, the Painmaker Jericho. Obviously, he just did return that character. Another Eddie Kingston. That was the more common one. We got a Britt Baker Supreme back there. Hold up. We got an awesome Cody Rhodes suited figure. Thunder Rosa. And yep, those are those figures. Behind the Eddie Kingston, we got a Ricky Starks, now known as Ricky Sains. We got a Brian Cage. Take that in though. That's awesome. Kind of looks like EC3 just a little bit. But Jade Cargill over here, I think that was her first figure in AEW. An awesome MJF. Those are the AEW figures that we got. Then we got two Hasbro Hacksaw Jim Duggins. And we got these thumbhead wrestlers, I think, Batista and Triple H. That is really funny to see. Oh, and up here we got a Hangman Adam Page figure with all the glasses and stuff. And then we got a Santana back there. Then over here we have a Lacey Evans basic figure. That is really cool. Behind that we do have a Ronda Rousey from basic 140. That is insane. This is 119. And then behind that we have a Mrs. Brock Lesnar. We got a Sable figure. Jack Specifics in the box. 15. Not that bad. Pretty cool figures here. And then, no, it is not WWE. No, it is not AEW. But up here, we have these. Here, I'll bring them down. We got these luchador figures. We got this one, Extreme Fighting Action playset. He comes with like a tiny ladder that is not gonna fit him. Kind of looks like Laredo Kid. And then behind that, we have another one that kind of looks like Mystico, and he's got a chainsaw. Like, that is just really cool and wild to see. Alright guys, we have made it to the downstairs now with the action figures over here. And we found the UFC and WWE section, so we're going to take a look at what they have for the WWE. First, I see some Rumblers. We got a Big Show Rumbler, and then a Big Show and Triple H Rumbler. Down here, we got Tank Abbott. That is cool. Classic Superstars Jax figure with a chair and a dumbbell. We got that nice case that I feel like everybody had as a kid, whether you were born in 2010 or not. Everybody has that. And let's take a look at some of the loose figures they have. So who is this? We got this Jax figure here. Damien Sandow with the Miz logo. So I guess Damien Mizdow if you want. A Brock Lesnar Jax figure. That is really cool, especially now that he just retired. Johnny Wrestling Iron Man gear with the Johnny Takeover in the Marvel font. That is awesome. We got a Jack Specifics Honky Tonk Man. They just redid this gear in Mattel form. We got an Evan Bourne with a broken off hand. And what is with everything being broken off? We got a cool Brock Lesnar Jax figure, another one. Oh, okay, another Brock Lesnar Jax figure. This is the coolest one. The Unleashed F5 Fury. And we got a Big Boss Man in the, like, shield kind of gear. The vest. Alberto Del Rio with one knee pad. That is pretty cool. We get an Undertaker figure. That is really cool. William Regal in the red gear. And then we have a Lex Luger figure, as well as a Champions box that is out of the casing, but it still is sealed. And then over here to the right of that a little bit, a bunch of WWE DVDs and Blu-rays. You can take a look there. We got the SmackDown, Best of SmackDown 10th Anniversary, Royal Rumble. We got a SummerSlam, the Stone Cold Truth, My Life, John Cena, another Royal Rumble, Shawn Michaels, Boyhood Dream, New Year's Revolution, and a bunch of other ones. This is actually really cool. WEW War Games, Women's Extreme Wrestling. This is really cool. I've never seen this before, so that is a cool find here. Guys, we have a Sasha Banks signature, as well as this Rey Mysterio thing. What is this? If you guys know what this is, drop a comment, let me know, because I am very, very confused on what that is. Holy cow, guys. The shops on Belleview had so much cool wrestling stuff, as you could see in there. Come check them out in Hamilton, New Jersey. I'm going to tag them in the description. But guys, they have a lot of cool wrestling stuff. They get new stuff all the time. Come check them out in Hamilton, New Jersey. Alright guys, we just finished up in all the antique stores in Hamilton, and I'm going to show you what I picked up. So first, I had to get this John Cena. It was $1. We looked it up, and it is a Burger King toy from 2010. So, kind of a steal. $1. We're gonna put this in the wrestling room soon. Then we got the Kane Basic. I wanted this figure for a really long time, so I finally picked it up. And stay tuned to the channel. We're gonna do a short where we unbox this. And then in the last store, Shops on Bellevue, we picked up the Iron Man Johnny Gargano figure. Let's get this out of the bag. So here is a better look at it. The black, yellow, and red gear. The designs on the trunks, the knee pads, and the kick pads, and then on the back, my favorite part is it says the Johnny Takeover in the Marvel font. There's the back. Not bad pickup. And lastly, I had to pick up this Extreme Fighters Luchador figure because I really think it looks like Laredo Kid. What do you guys think? But stay tuned to the channel. We are going to do an unboxing on this coming very soon, and we'll do some clips with Penta and some other luchadors. But thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more toy hunts and other content. We post every single day. Let me know what your favorite pickup was, or what your favorite thing you saw in this video was. Have a blessed day, everybody. Peace.
I wanna dance in the lights. I wanna rock.